Hello beautiful people, and welcome back to another video by your girl here at Big Bubbly Beauty. It's great to see you all again. So today's video is going to be a bit of a mix and mash up. It is a Fab Fit Fun add-ons haul as well as an ish makeup look, because most of the stuff I got was makeup and I wanted to try it all out for you guys. So I'm very excited. So very briefly at the beginning, it will be a Fab Fit Fun add-ons haul, and then after that you guys will be able to see the makeup and the makeup look. So the first thing I got is this vegan leather tote, and it's got backpack handles on it, and I really like it. It looks kind of like a portfolio briefcase thing. Basically, I have a cat backpack, little mini backpack that just broke, unfortunately. But beyond that, I really like the cat backpack for work. But since I dyed my hair blue, or highlighted it, and now it's kind of fading in color and it's kind of green now, but whatever. Since I dyed my hair, I have been getting a lot of questions of, especially with the backpack on, about whether I'm old enough to do my job. Which in some ways they say it really nicely and they say it as a compliment that I look young, but other ways it's just like I'd rather not have that lack of confidence right when I walk in the room. So I decided, since my hair is blue, I will sacrifice the fun backpack for now and do this more kind of mature backpack, really. Kind of like a portfolio, but it's still a backpack, so it's super functional for me at work and I can wear it around all the time and it'll fit the stuff that I actually need it to fit. So my job is a little weird in that I get a bit of a base pay, but for the most part I bill for what I do. So it's hard for me to keep track of everything in a day if I'm looking back, so I need something easy on hand to write down what I do in it so I can keep track of it. And this one's just a really nice little graphic line notebook. Nothing special, but I just figured it made me happy. I like the design and I needed one to take with me to work, so this was perfect. So these two together are for work. And then before I move on to makeup, the last thing that isn't makeup from this haul is this Wish Powerfully Effective Naturals Blue Matcha Purifying Mask. It says it's antioxidant rich and skin balancing. But this was free if you spent a certain amount on your add-ons at the time. And I did, and so this was included. I tried it out. I'm gonna switch to that clip right now. So this is the Blue Matcha Skin Purifying Mask. On, it looks much more pale in this lighting, but it is actually blue. A very, very pale blue, to be fair. But it's very cool and very tingly, like very tingly and cool. Did I mention cool because it's kind of cold? And I'm supposed to wait for it, I guess, until it turns white, and then I can take it off. So hopefully my skin looks nice after it's off, but we'll leave it on for now for about 10 minutes and then we'll check on it and we'll see how it goes. So it's gotten much more white and tight. Like it actually feels kind of tight right now. So I'm gonna wash this off just because the tingling is kind of driving me nuts, but also because I think it's done. It's only took a few minutes. It's some sort of purifying mask, so I actually don't know when it's done, which is why I don't like the place on masks as much as sheet masks, because A, they're much harder to get on and off. They're much more messy. And B, I don't know exactly how long I'm supposed to have them on for, because this one at least didn't have that great of a time marker. So, oh, but we're gonna take it off and we're gonna see how it looks after. So, admittedly, under this light, after giving it a bit of time to rest, it looks like it has actually brightened up my complexion quite a bit. And I quite like the dewiness of it. My skin felt really hydrated afterwards, though I'm still waiting to see if I react to it, just because it felt a little itchy when it was on, so I'm wondering if I might have been allergic to part of it. We'll see how much my skin breaks out. And we're back. As you can see, my skin actually didn't end up reacting badly to it. Still feels a little itchy in some places, but my skin's really sensitive. I think it did a good job at hydrating. My lips need more hydration. That's a totally different problem. But this was actually not too bad. Kind of liked it, though it was quite messy. Like, quite messy. Ugh, I don't know if I'm going to use it again just purely for the fact of that I don't like getting all the goop on my hands. This is why I like sheet masks better. But we'll see how it does under the makeup, and maybe that brightening look really translates well on camera, and I might use this more often. We'll see. Before I go any further, I'm just gonna take a little sip out of my cute little cup. So I get the Doki Doki crates, and I haven't been opening them because I've been a little bit unenthusiastic about what I've been getting. And so I tend to like one or two things, and then the rest of it's kind of too young for me. But I needed a little cup for my office, and this is just so cute. And it's just me in here, so I could be a child, and I don't care. Okay, moving on to the actual makeup. So I forget what bundles these came in. I got them when I was a little intoxicated, not gonna lie. So I opened it all because I was just so excited, not remembering that on camera I'm gonna have to tell you what bundles came with what. And when I went to go look it up, it didn't really tell me, so sorry. First, there's another makeup bag. I have one of these in black, but this is just a nice holiday sparkly kind. It's actually quite nice because it's a magnetic closure. It's got two big pockets and then some pockets here for some spare brushes. It's quite nice for travel actually, but mostly I didn't buy that for the bag. I bought it for what came with it, and I believe that was what this perfecting powder is. It's a universal loose powder and an Ish Velvet Complexion Primer. So I want to try these out today. I tend to use a lot of my Ish moisturizing foundation in a lot of my makeup looks, so I'm actually going to try something else today. I have this Peaches and, I guess not Peaches and Cream, this Peach Perfect Too Faced Matte Foundation that is supposed to be photo friendly, oil free, 14-hour wear control in the shade Vanilla. And I'm just going to try this with it because I tend to just use the moisturizer. And if I'm going to use a primer, I want to use an actual foundation. So we're going to try this one. Not part of this haul. So next thing I got was actually, if we're staying with the face, is this Natural Glow palette with Alex Garza. And it's actually gorgeous. So it opens up like this, and on the one side it has contour / bronzer tones. And on the other side it has a perfecting powder as well, which I didn't realize, but 2 colors of blush and then 3 different shades of highlight, which are a little dark. Most of them. One of them works for me. And then in here, there's a winged liner and a Hydra Gloss. I am curious as to what these look like on me, so I'm just going to try swatching these a little bit and we'll go from there. So these are the 3 highlighters on. I don't know how well that's picking up, but wow, they're pigmented. So I really like this one and this one, which are the 2 lighter ones. The luminance is quite gold and tan-like, so maybe a good summer shade for me, but not so much for, you know, winter. Next, we're gonna do the 2 blushes. Oh wow, they are very different. Okay. I actually don't know which one I prefer better. They're both kind of for me. So we're gonna try the 2 contour shades next. So the one is too dark like I thought it would be, but the other one isn't. Like, this is actually maybe a good contour shade because it is quite dark. This one is a great kind of like bronzer, sunny light glow kind of thing. So I like that one a lot. I'm not sure which of these 2 blushes I prefer. I might actually end up mixing them. I'm not going to try and pop out the winged liner or the Hydro Gloss because it looks quite tight and I don't want to damage it right now. Next was this Ish Smokin' Hot Eyes palette. I love this. Oh my lord. So it's fairly neutral, which I like, but the thing I love the most about it are these names. So there's authentic, empowering, independent, fearless, sexy, hustler, ambitious, confident, bold, and boss lady. I love the name boss lady. Oh my god, why can't more shades be called that? Let's try out what hustler looks like. Let's maybe do boss lady because it's awesome. And empowering. Maybe fearless. Ooh, I really like empowering, and hustler's actually quite pretty. Boss lady doesn't have as much shimmer as I thought it was going to. And I really like fearless as well. Oh my. I'm gonna have fun with this palette. And then next there's a winged liner, which good thing I didn't try to pull the other one out of the package because there's another one, which let's see how dark this is. Whoa. Okay, that is like painting with calligraphy. That was gonna be fun. Try a winged line look. I'm not good at this. We'll see how this goes. Next is a mascara. Not much to say about mascaras really, but okay, that brush is interesting. It's not fluffy at all. I wonder how that's gonna look on. We'll find out. I also got a brow all-in-one pencil. It's like some sort of powdery, sparkly stuff here. Maybe like an under brow bone highlight, I think. On this end here, there's a little spoolie, and this end is a little brow pencil. Quite nice and light. It actually might be too light for my eyebrows. I don't think I've done a good eyebrow look yet. And the other one I did was this blackout eyeliner, which is so creamy. Oh my, it applied so nicely. It's not chalky at all. I really like that. Next was the hot chocolate. That's much darker than I expected it to be. Like, it's much more of a dark chocolate, hot chocolate. It's quite nice though. Still super creamy. This is an eyeshadow primer, which we've already seen before, and I'm just very happy with. So I'd gotten that when I wasn't sure if I was going to be getting one, and you know, I'm still happy I got another one. Next thing is this little lip brush. It came with this lip kit, which is the Statement Red Lips palette by Ish. It just has these 6 creamy shades in it, which I quite like. So let's try these. I mean, this one does have some weird little bubbles on it. I'm not sure if that's normal. So that's all 6. I did kind of mess up the order a little bit. So these 3 are in the right order on the top with the right 3 on the top, and they look quite gorgeous, like quite gorgeous. The bottom 3 I think are backwards. They're not as dark as they look in the pan. Like, not at all. They're much more purpley and cherry-ish on the actual lips than they look there. So it'd be interesting to see what they look like going on the actual face. But I'm excited because these all look like shades I would wear. All of them. Except for maybe this one over here, because it's a little too orangey, but the rest of them, I like the rest of them. We got some fun stuff to choose from for our look. First, because I actually have one this time, is the primer. Oh, this smells interesting. It smells like men's aftershave. Best way I can put it, it smells like aftershave. What is up with that? So I don't actually see any difference. So I'm not quite sure what to think about that because I don't actually notice a difference. So we'll keep going, I guess, but just a primer, a normal primer. I might continue to not use primer because I really don't wear it for long enough to make it worth it most of the time anyways. So I don't know. Primer in itself is kind of a tends to make me break out more rather than not, so this might not be something I continue to use, especially considering I do have a primer that I like and I like it a lot better, but we'll see how it actually reacts with the foundation. This is just the, as I said before, the PH Perfect Too Faced Foundation Comfort Matte Foundation, oil-free, 14-hour wear, oil controlling, photo friendly, in the shade Vanilla. So the one good thing I will say about this is that it's fairly full coverage. I don't have to put too many layers on, and I don't have to use concealer when I wear this because it's gives a quite nice amount of coverage for any imperfections on my skin. I don't have any concealer with me right now because I don't like to use it with this because it is so full coverage. All right, let's do the what do people do next? Brows, I guess? Where's the brow pencil thingy? So this one does not come with a brow gel to set it. We'll make do without a brow gel. Let's figure out how to use this weird stampy pen thing. Okay, they are done. Wait, the under brow highlighting thing, which I think should wait until after I put on the eyeshadow primer. Yes, let's do that right now then. Ooh, this one's white. Clear. What? This one is very different. Much different consistency too. So I was saying before that it was weird that I got 2, but they are very different shadow primers. Very, very different. Don't think I like that as much actually. What should I play with next? Let's do the eyes. What kind of eye look should I go for? I love that empowering shade and the hustler shade and the fearless. I love a lot of these colors. Let's just leave it at that actually. But I don't know what kind of look I want to do. Let's be authentic, confident, fearless, and a bit of a hustler. Yeah, let's do that. So authentic, confident, fearless, and hustler. Let's try those ones. This might not work. We're going to start off with confident and we'll put it on the lid. That is very nicely pigmented with very little fallout. That is a good shade. Putting this just all over the lid and up into that crease. Ooh, yes, queen. Okay. Now I'm going to go with a little fearless on the outside. Keeping it mostly on the corner. Same thing on the other side. We're actually going to take this down a little bit as well. Along that lower lash line on the bottom here. Blend it into this. Now we're going to go for a pop of hustler in the middle. I hope this looks as good as I want it to. Little pop of hustler. Last but not least, we're going to go with some authentic in the middle. Ooh, that authentic works really nicely as a little like, what is it called? It's like the tear ducts. What is the makeup term for it? But anyways, it's a nice little highlight in there. just gonna go back with empowering and go back with confident and go underneath a little bit on the inner side of this lower lash just to meet up with the line I drew from the other side. There we go. Okay. I feel like I need a little bit of something up here. Go with actually some empowering maybe up there. Let's see how that looks. Because I really like this shade and I want to use it. I'll take a big fluffy brush and just blend that line a little bit down into the shades. When in doubt, blend it out. Okay, I like that. I might be delusional, but I actually quite like that. Maybe it's just because of the names. Who knows? But I still like it. Okay, time for the winged liner. This stuff scares me a lot. So that is what I'm left with. As I said before, I've never been good at makeup, so it's not surprising. This is what happened. This unfortunate eyeliner job, but hopefully you guys will still like it. I just know that if I do more, it's gonna be worse. So I guess we're going for intense eyes today because I tried wing liner and I shouldn't have done that. Let's try and actually give the bottom lash line a little bit of a chance. Maybe this hot chocolate smoked out on the bottom. Well, that's an unfortunate difference. Okay, I lied. Go back in with the liner one more time. Universal face, try not to panic. Let's just move on. Actually, I should curl them first, shouldn't I? Which means I'll have to let these dry. While I'm still looking crazy, let's move on. This is an interesting brush. I want to try it. Let's try it with Sculpt. Oh, wow, she powdery. The Sculpt shade. I don't like this brush. We're going to use this one. This tiny brush back and let's see if this works as like a nose contouring brush. Maybe this could go very wrong, and I guess now we just try a little highlight. I do not have a highlight brush either. Let's just do some of this white one. It's a little bit of a boop because this is kind of more of a bronzy look. Let me go with this more bronze thing as a highlighter. Can you even see that? Is this thing even picking up? Let's try blush. Let's go with rose gold because it kind of feels like it fits this look a bit more. Okay, now that that's on, possibly a little too heavy-handed, but I'm kind of liking it so far, actually, surprisingly. Then again, my view of the eyes is blurry from far away, so that may help. Next is the face baking before I do the eyes. I think you let it sit and then you take it off after. Eyelash curling. And time for mascara. Just gonna get any excess powder off. Now it's time for the lips. I gotta admit, I'm actually kind of excited for this because this lip thingy looks amazing. Now what color do I want? What color would go well with this? I'm thinking either that one or that one to go with the color palette. So far, I'm thinking the top left. They don't have shade names, unfortunately, so I can't tell you. That is very creamy. I like that. Okay, so that is it. That is the look. I really like this lip, actually. It feels really nice and creamy and hydrating, and it's really pigmented. This lip palette is actually quite nice. Statement Reds lip palette. Yes, yes, yes. Although I don't think it's so much a Statement Reds as a Statement Berry lip palette, but I still quite like it. And I took another look at the eyeliner. It's not as bad as I thought. At least with glasses on, it doesn't look as bad as I thought. It's not bad from far away. The left eye is definitely worse than the right, but overall, I actually think it did a pretty good job. So I like a lot of the products that I used, and I don't think there really was a bad product at all in this whole thing, except for the brush that came with the contour. That brush was terrible, but the rest of it was amazing. The eyeshadow palette was so good. Oh my lord, they went on so nicely, and I love all the colors names. Like, it's and I love this lip palette. It went on really nicely as well, and just I have nothing bad to say about the whole thing, so it went really well. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you next time, beautiful people.